So this video is specifically for home buyers and borrowers, and it's something to not do in the course of trying to buy a house. And it's from a real world experience that a client and I had about a week and a half ago, and it's still actually an ongoing issue. So here's what happened. My client and I were at his place meeting with a buyer and her agent. My client's trying to sell his condo. So at the beginning of the time, before she slid her offer over, she gave us her financial information. And I immediately noticed it was a pre-qualification. It was not a pre-approval, and it was definitely not a conditional loan approval. So I immediately asked her about it. I asked her agent about it, and it turns out that she had a credit report pulled and she had a phone conversation with the lender. She didn't submit financial documents. She didn't submit to any kind of underwriting, whether electronic underwriting or to a human underwriter. She literally, this is how much money I make. These are what my debts are. Go ahead and pull my credit. And she thought it would be a good idea to submit an offer based upon that sort of advanced work. Well, we ended up negotiating an offer and put the deal in escrow. But let me tell you a couple of things that happened. Number one is that she lost a lot of negotiating power, first of all. Secondly, we reduced the loan contingency that she had asked for down to 7 days. So you may be wondering why we ended up putting a deal together in the first place. Well, first of all, she was putting 25% down. That's a big cash down payment, and we're pretty sure she can get some kind of loan, or hopefully. Also, she ended up paying more for the house than we were hoping for. In fact, she was paying more for the house than she could have, but her financial qualifications were so weak that we really pushed hard back on her, and we pointed that out, and she knew it. So at this point, if we actually close escrow with this buyer, it is going to set a record in the tract. So here we are, about a week and a half later. She is in violation, in breach of the contract, because the 7-day contingency has come and gone. We've submitted a 2-day notice for her to remove the contingency, or if she doesn't do it on Monday, we're going to kick her out of escrow and go get another offer. Big warning. If you try to go out and buy a house without doing all of your advanced work ahead of time on the loan, you're going to lose money in the transaction. In fact, you may even get kicked out of escrow if you can't perform, thereby wasting everybody's time. Now, let's contrast that to another client I've got going right now. Now, in this case, we got full conditional loan approval before ever going out and writing an offer. That means we have a document that looks like this. It's got an underwriter's signature on it. It's got all the loan conditions ahead of time. This offer we were able to present without any loan contingency whatsoever because we didn't need it. Now, and this was the strategy right up front. Imagine the conversation that happened between the listing agent and the seller. Hey, there's no loan contingency, and they provided us a copy of their loan approval. This is exactly the kind of buyer that we want. Do you see the difference? It's a big difference. So if you'd like to talk more about this as a borrower or as a buyer, you can contact me. My number is 949-413-2371. You can also email me, michael@hausamgroup.com. What's the statement I've heard before? Friends don't let friends try to buy real estate without doing all of your financing homework right up front. Have a great day.